2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time, and his teammates really appreciate the hard work.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And the shot goes.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Pass to Green. Şengün, a screen on Reeves to the middle. And stolen by Hayes. To the paint. Hoop poked away. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Now Green. Brooks, a screen on Reeves. The kick out to Van Vliet. Off the mark there with a 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Here's Brooks. No good that time. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. Here's the second effort. And it's Doncic missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Şengün finds Green. Van Vliet outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that. And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. Number 5, LeBron James.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There are so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Now here's Thompson doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game to win the cold spell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now here's Brooks, and that one's good. Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Hachimura against Thompson. Hayes with a screen on Brooks. From behind the arc. James can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson goes in. True on the 14-footer.
Yeah, a shot that's proved difficult for Thompson. That should give him all kinds of confidence.
Doncic with it. Now Thompson defending. Doncic, a screen on Van Vliet. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And here's Şengün. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. On target from range. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Green. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers. Van Vliet against Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Van Vliet misses. Doncic with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Back to Hachimura. Screen by James. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. In for the Lakers.
Really up. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet on the wing. Outside, Green. Thompson with a screen. A shot to stop the run. And Green, good for 3.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Now James. And slams, dunked by James.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And he can't hit the second. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet outside. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And Şengün, throw it down.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
Pass to Hayes. James outside. Drills it from deep. James has got 9.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 or 5 already. Sheesh.
Here's Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Şengün. Some solid defense from Hayes. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Pass to Finney-Smith. James outside. James double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Green, the pass to Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Reeves finds Hayes. Shoots over Şengün. Hayes, shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 8. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Connects checked in for Reeves. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Van Vliet. Free throw good. Green. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And it's Doncic missing. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Smith. And here's Adams. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Adams double team. Here's Eason. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to James. Pass to Doncic. The 3. Eason pulls it in.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Green, the pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Smith with a screen on Doncic. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Doncic with it. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 11.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Whitmore. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Now here's Finney Smith. There's the three. And again for 3.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
That triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Here's Whitmore. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Hayes with a screen on Eason. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
And that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Smith. Here's Green. Again, Green missing. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the small forward. Now here's Reeves. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Outside Whitmore. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. Vincent passes to Finney Smith. Stolen. Outside Reeves. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
The first free throw is good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Both free throws good from Şengün. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist number. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive. He's so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Inside, here's Şengün. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hachimura against Smith. Hachimura outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Reeves nails it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got his second basket on the night.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Here's Whitmore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
The Lakers making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Hachimura in the post. He's against Smith. And it's Hachimura missing. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Whitmore. Here's Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Rockets with another miss. Hachimura up top. Defended by Eason. Vincent passes to Reeves. And there's a pick. From downtown. That one is off. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Now here's Vincent. No points yet. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Pass to Eason. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 10 points.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with a screen on Şengün. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Picked by Smith. Here's Whitmore outside. Sinks it from distance. Whitmore's got 8 here in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Eason against Reeves. Whitmore with it. Here's the pick. Launches a 3. Here's Şengün. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. He's got 12.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
From deep, Reeves. Holiday grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That shot missing. Lakers trail by 5. Down low. Can they get it? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hachimura.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent, and the Rockets will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And both free throws good for Hachimura. The Rockets lead by 3. VanVleet outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
You know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see what you got.
Let's use this break to have a look at the best defensive teams this season, according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th best, the Rockets.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Here's James. He had a... Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Thompson scanning the floor. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Sends it home from three-point land. VanVleet's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
James passes to Reeves. James with the ball. He's got 14. Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shots. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Hachimura outside. For 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 three-pointers already today.
VanVleet with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Rui Hachimura.
VanVleet is a crafty player. He knows how to draw a whistle.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Goodwin. After the basket by Houston. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Green. Give him 8. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. Another miss by Doncic.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brooks has got 6.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Pass to Doncic. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Goodwin. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
The jump hook. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson passes to Smith from 7 feet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Smith hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic to halt the run. Rebound by Van Vliet.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Hachimura outside. For 3, James. LeBron and fires and hits a three.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Brooks finds Smith. And here is Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Reeves against Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And he drops the first.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Eason's checked in for Smith. And so Reeves nails both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Van Vliet outside. Driving to the basket. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Lakers trail by 8. Reeves with the ball. Green picks him up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Reeves.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It goes on Fred Van Vliet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. He's off on the second. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Lakers.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you, They need to do it better, but can they?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Houston leading by 6. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. It's James with the drive. LeBron unfazed by contact.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hachimura against Van Vliet. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Reeves has got 13 now.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Pass to Şengün. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Thompson with a screen. Van Vliet drives. Houston with another miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Spins to end the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Fred Van Vliet taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. James double-teamed. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And here's Green from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Doncic outside. Launches it from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brooks. Şengün with it. Back to Brooks. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Brooks has got 8 points.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Back to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Thompson. Gets some space and buries the jumper. 10 points for him.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Van Vliet against Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a look at the stats for Fred Van Vliet.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And so it's Houston with it. Brooks outside. For the lead. Here's Şengün. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Doncic counted.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Over Reeves. The bank shot, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Van Vliet with it. Now Doncic defending. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Hachimura. And that one's good. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Out to James. Kept alive. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet finds Green. And stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Pure effort play by Reeves, not allowing the defense to stop him.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. 2-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. The Lakers with a rebound. Now, here is James. He's got 27. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Thompson. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen from the arc. The offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Finney Smith over to help. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic! 3 ball from the corner is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 13. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Knocks down the long J. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Green. Back to James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Hayes. Outside Finney Smith. Reeves against Thompson, and there's James from the arc, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Over Doncic. Got a piece of it.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Thompson. And here's Doncic. Give him 31 now. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 8. Green, the pass to Eason. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Green. Green against Reeves. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith with it. Picked up by James. Now here's Whitmore. Smith outside. Up and over Doncic. The Rockets with another miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Stolen by Van Vliet. To snap the cold streak. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 6 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic, you see the strength.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. Man, good whistle there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Second team. At the line for the Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. Outside Reeves. Over Green. And again, it's the Lakers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Lakers lead by 8, so the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And slam dunk by James.
Well, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Now here's Şengün. Doubled by Hachimura. Şengün passes to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Smith no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Eason. The shot by James, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Smith finds Holiday. Şengün, a screen on James. To the middle. And Şengün gets it to go.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Hachimura uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
To the inside. Here's Whitmore. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one. Vincent, right side. Pass to James. And there's the screen. With the floater. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Holiday. Here's Smith. Hachimura covering.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
The first one falls. Van Vliet's checked in for Houston. Smith hits them both. The Lakers lead by 7. Vincent passes to James. Hachimura with a screen on Easton. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Vincent passes to Finney Smith. Hachimura with a screen on Şengün. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Şengün. Over Hayes. Şengün, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to Hayes. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday with the ball. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Hayes. Now Vincent. Now here's Hachimura. Covered by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Connect. Hachimura's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Vincent. Tries a 10-footer. Van Vliet misses.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Pass to Şengün. Holiday from long range. And Houston, another 3.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Hachimura. Back to James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Smith, and Jalen Green subbed in for Holiday.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 1 shot.
How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too. A jump ball has been called.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Outside Eason. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
At the line for the Rockets, Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. Both free throws good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Doncic, a screen on Green. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Can't hit from in close. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Outside Finney-Smith. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So two free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
Third team foul. Shooting for Houston, Thompson. Taking two shots.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to James. From 18 feet away. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. James has got 46.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Thompson, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And it's Hachimura missing. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Over Reeves. In close. Green puts it in.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Hachimura outside. James with the ball. Brooks defending. James passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Lets the three fly. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic. Green covering. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Houston.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Thompson. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Doncic with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Reeves. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Defensive foul. Jalen Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1, Austin Reeves.
And that one falls for Reeves. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from James. Here's Reeves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves. And so Reeves nails both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Reeves, the pass to James. From deep. Brooks with the rebound. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Van Vliet. Van Vliet double team. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
1:56 left in the 4th. Doncic finds Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Thompson knocks it away. They get it back. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
To the paint. Here's Green. In close. He hits it. Green's got 22.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Launches it. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 15 points here in the second half. Pass to Thompson on the wing. Green. Green's feeling it at the arc.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that one.
Here's Doncic going inside, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside, Green. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Doncic grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Misses the shot. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.